See, this is a horn, bike horn from Minda, Indian company called Minda, which went bad, and it had become uh, bad because it was unused for more than 3 years and kept in high humidity environment of my state. So it was not working. Means there was continuity in this, and the multimeter is connected, but there was only one click sound. Okay. So here this kind of screw was there, and that I removed, and then plastic threading was there. So they had sealed everything. So for adjusting it, I didn't know that only the top portion had to be scraped off and then it has to be tightened. But I tried to remove this part and ended up removing the whole screw. So basically what this screw does is it will adjust the pitch of the sound. If you tighten it a lot and loosen it, then horn will not work. That means this diaphragm will only get pulled and not vibrate. To adjust the pitch of the sound, the screw has to be adjusted in a particular range. So I ended up cutting this thing and removing it because I didn't know it was not having any nut inside. It was all covered in plastic. I just should have only removed the top and then adjusted it. But I ended up removing the whole thing. So continuity was there, and the screw had been removed. So how to fix this? This is the mounting screw. So then how to fix it? Because this one has this diaphragm here. Okay, and then it is like sheet metal here, which is bent inside. There are no screws otherwise. The diaphragm is there, and there is this sheet metal is bent between these two, and it is stamped, so it has to be pried open to remove the back cover. So online I found some tutorials. So this screw was not there. So what they told us to put petrol in this, or WD-40, or even diesel will work, and then shake this thing, okay, to remove all the dirt and the carbon deposits, or you can say corrosions between the contact points. And that is the reason why it stopped working. So you have to put the petrol and then shake it while pressing this diaphragm inside, so that the contact points are moving when you are putting the petrol. Also, if possible, this screw was not there that time. If possible, after putting petrol, with a screwdriver, press this hole, and then shake it once. Okay, then drain out the petrol and then keep it at least for half an hour to dry. Otherwise, if there is some spark while connecting the battery, it can ignite. Keep it upside down for at least half an hour. After that, how to get the screw back, because without the screw it will not be working. So some people were trying to do solder, but with lead solder and then flux also, lead and tin solder and flux solder was not fitting here. So what I did was this fissure is there, wall fissure is there, wall fissure plug for inserting nails and screws in concrete wall. So a suitable size you have to find, and this kind of pointed screw you need to find. Okay, wall fissure should be whatever just fits in this. Okay, and without applying heat you should be able to make it the fissure tip into square shape using nose plier. Make it into square shape and somehow insert into this square hole. So this is like bigger fissure. Whatever I used here is slightly smaller. So this portion you have to somehow get through. This way also work, but I did first for this one. With this one you have to somehow press it using screwdriver or something. Somehow press it, fit it in there, and cut this much portion. Okay. Then heat up this screw and make a pilot hole. Make a pilot hole in this one, and then you can start slightly threading it. Then the thread will form in the plastic. Do not tighten it fully. The screw you can grind off the sharp tip. Okay. Otherwise it will puncture the plate inside this. Okay. Then after that you can put it. It will hold quite well. The screw, this plastic fissure, and then you can adjust the pitch accordingly. Okay. And then after that, if you want more strength, just wrap thin wire, steel wire around this white fissure, and then tighten it, so that when you insert the screw, this does not cut off like this. And then apply some super glue. It's not super glue, this hot glue over this whole thing after you have done the tuning. This thing was not at all working, so I bought a new one. Now I'll show you. This does not have any polarity. Basically we are cleaning the interior using petrol, draining the petrol out, letting it dry, and then putting this plastic thread as a nut, and then the screw as a bolt. After you put it, then this will not be moving with hand. Okay. This 12 volt battery I have put. This is working for 12 volt only. Now I am connecting this. Okay. Sound was a bit loud, so it is working well. It takes some 1.52 amperes. You have to be having that much of source. At least 2 ampere source will work, 12 volt. So now this is perfectly working. I have to do some final settings to make this immovable. So this kind of thing, if you are parking in your bike for a long time, make sure that once in a while, at least once in 6 months, you use the horn. Similarly, like your vehicle's carburetor, battery, front this disc brakes, those kind of things go bad. Like that, horn can also go bad. Not very cheap thing, but it's better if you know how to get it repaired. And don't try to pull off this thing. Only shave off the top part and then use the screw for adjustment. Otherwise, once you remove this plastic thread, it will be difficult to repair. They are a reputed company, but the quality is not that good. That's why it went bad without getting used. Okay, hope you can repair it. There are no nuts, screws to open this. Basically, this plate diaphragm is vibrating at a very high frequency, and the frequency is controlled by this screw. Okay. Yeah, so I have applied that semi transparent glue, hot glue, which is strong also. So this will prevent any water from entering here, and then clean this contact terminals also. So it is quite loud now. It is only used for some 2 years, but went bad after not even 2 years. Yeah, went bad after keeping it unused. So this glue will prevent any movements of this thing also. This nut. It's very loud now. Okay.